right, friends, I'm here. I'm here. Here we go. Here we go. I have to make sure I got the clips together. Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, friends. We are finally here. Can you imagine? I haven't seen y'all since last year. I've not seen you guys since last year. It's been 1 year now since I've seen all of y'all. Happy New Year. If I haven't told you, because I know some of us we didn't make it in the New Year together fully. Happy New Year. If I have not told you, I'm telling you right now. If I have not told you, I'm telling you right now. Happy New Year. I haven't seen some of y'all folks since last year. Since last year, Minnesota. It's been a while. It's been a while, you know. 1 whole year has passed and I have not seen y'all. I saw. I saw. So let's work at this particular thing. So the one thing I can say is that I think Miss Krishana is a very good businesswoman. I will say that, and I'll tell you why. Because she has a lot of good moral character. I love her more now because of her moral standing. Krishana, I think that's her name, is a good business woman. I will give her that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie at all. She's a good businesswoman. Yes or no? I'll give her that. And I'll say this because the truth is, at least, rather than just moving forward, Vanswell is here. Vanswell there. Vanswell, Happy New Year. Average just some room. Vanswell with some love in the chat, I don't know why. I'm gonna give Krishana that amount of credit. Anyways, let's run into this right now. Let's go.
Yeah, you ain't got enough.
No, I think I lost that privilege a long time ago. Hey,
Who was
Wayne.
that, brother? Why you say that? You gonna sit down?
Wow.
Huh? You good?
Oh, I tell you. Do I need to take my shoes off?
Yeah, you take your shoes off. Take your shoes off on the clock.
Wayne.
What's up?
You are not going to believe this.
What?
Your boy, Anthony.
Your boy. She starts by saying your boy. Even though we know that if it's anybody else at all as boy, it's Rolanda's boy more than anything else. Really, really is tough. Really, really is tough. She starts by saying your boy. That's what she starts at, your boy. She seems to be a good person. That's correct. That's what I'm referring to, Tara. Because I like the mere fact that rather than just doing this deal behind Rolanda's back, she let Rolanda know. Like Anthony should. She let the woman know. So it was a very, very decent move by Miss Krishana. I'm going to give her credit. Just like I could do whatever it is, I'm going to give her credit. So one thing we know about Krishana so far is that she actually have some moral character about her. But Rolanda is complaining. Rolanda don't like what's going on, and of course, let's move on to it.
What?
So I just left the owner of the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And I get a call from, the colleague who told me about her. She told me she wanted to meet me.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So, it's about the restaurant? Hold up. The owner called you?
Yes. Why did Anthony go behind our back and buy it? He bought the restaurant. This boy went behind our backs, regardless
Yeah.
if we wanted to buy it or not. But why didn't he come and tell us?
Man. Boy.
Why didn't he come and tell us? I mean,
At this point, I'm not shocked. Man, God.
No one is shocked at this point in time. So she's saying it is Wayne's boy. She has to say a Wayne's boy now. She has to say a Wayne's boy that's doing this. Let me read some comments. Let O'Neill just read some comments. Rose getting her karma for always keeping Anthony's dirty secrets. Correct. May I agree with that. Rolanda did not even tell Wayne that Anthony took Amber to the restaurant. He not telling that. That's correct. I'm glad you heard Rolanda curse at the end of the video. She definitely said the F word out loud. So, Amber is going to know what her husband is doing. I hope she does. At some point, but we hope she does. Anthony was happy to do business with his partner, and because his wife went off on him, he changed his mind, and yet Rose still had his back and pulled out. I'm just showing you. It just show you exactly how much in love it is. Notice how she did not mention Amber to Wayne, but just Anthony. I'm almost certain that Anthony will tell Wayne when he did. Likely today. Ro is naive. That's correct. Ro is extremely naive with all of what's going on. Let me read some of y'all's comments. You don't tell the other people about the other offers when you're selling a property. Except, Street Poet, except in the case that the person who asked for the offer, right, is someone who you know. That's what's making this so, that's what's making all of what we know for business, Street Poet, not be applicable to this situation. The point of the matter is, Rolanda had this deal. It's her deal. Street Poet is like you have a deal. You bring the deal to me. I tell you, no, I'm not going to go for the deal at all. Then I cancel with you. I go behind your back with your friend and tell your friend I want to deal with them. Trust me, your friend is going to talk to you. If they're a good friend, they're going to talk to you. That's what I think you're missing. The lady, Miss Krishana and Rolanda, have an understanding. So what Krishana didn't want to have happen, she never wanted to move forward in business and had any other issues. And that's why I think she's right. So let's ask the question. Was Krishana right for informing Rolanda about the deal with Anthony? That's why I think she's correct. But again, I'm going to throw this out to the audience so that y'all can have it. Don't worry yourself. You know O'Neill already. Let's go.
Why you not shocked?
That's crazy, man. He went, so he don't got the restaurant behind our back.
He went and got the restaurant. So she called me. She was like, Miss Rolanda, can you come up here? I need to talk to you about something. So I'm like, okay.
You know what, Ro? At this point, when you gonna learn, man?
Learn what?
I'm saying, you know what I do. You always be like, Wayne gonna be Wayne gonna do whatever. And I actually changed. Look at me. Like my problem was in life, you say women, but now I'm in a faithful relationship. When you gonna learn that Anthony gonna be Anthony? So this man don't cross us, he don't cross us again.
But there has to be a reason, though. There has to be.
Okay,
She cannot believe that Anthony has crossed her and she doesn't know why because she don't understand that she's just a pawn in the game. Here we go for something there. Kevin Campbell says, yes, the lady is correct. Ethics in business is always important. That's what O'Neill is saying. It's ethics, proper ethics. Wayne always said never trust Anthony. He's going to go off on Anthony. This deal should have been brought with all of them. Anthony's a snake. He literally convinced her not to buy. That's exactly why you have to tell them. You convince the people not to buy the deal. That's a whole different deal. This is why I never agree with it, Street Poet. Me and Skitlanta can agree on this one. Rolanda just got bit by her own snake that she used to feed Anton. Exactly. That's correct. She can't believe she get bit. She cannot believe. Yes, I call it. I knew the owner was going to call Rolanda. Might as well. The woman showed me she have business prowess. Right is right and wrong is wrong. The second time Anthony is doing things behind his back is what Anthony do. He has not changed. He's a shifty businessman. That's what Anthony is. The owner didn't feel right about something. Exactly. And so she mentioned it. This will not end well for Anthony. Some way, somehow, something tell me say it's shifty. Face to face, Wayne get him. This job did this to you before you tell Amber the sale of the theater how much. This is going to backfire. It's so good. Oh boy, this is going to backfire. This is about to backfire. Let me read y'all's comments. I'm trying to get in y'all's comments. Let's speak from my business standpoint. Neither Rolanda nor Wayne has the experience level that Amber has in the restaurant industry. They would need to bring on someone to assist with that portion. They would. However, I think the main part of the story right now is how Anthony has done things. I don't think the other pieces matter. It's just how Anthony has done things in business. It was very shifty. It was very, very shifty. They need to cut ties. Well, there you go, Ashley. Does Rolanda and Wayne need to cut ties? Ashley's saying them need to cut ties right now. Ashley, you know what? I don't think you're incorrect, Ashley. I think you're onto something. O'Neal Amber is not going to be a true partner. The business is going to put it under his company with all his assets that Amber will never get. And he told her that he owns nothing. Interesting. O'Neal, you agreed with his decision to do this with Amber. Now you're switching, making it make sense. You guys always want negativity. That's not what we're saying, Teresa. I think you're missing what we're saying. We have an issue with how it's been done. We don't have an issue with him doing business with Amber. In fact, if you were in here, hold on, Charmian, come up to the front. Nanya, come up to the front. We did say they could have gotten a different business. We did say that. Did I not say that? People in the chat, please come out, because we know that's what O'Neal said. I said that I didn't like the mere fact that how they were doing it. Yes, I want them to be in business together, Teresa, but do it properly. I never like how Anthony do the business that he's doing. That's what O'Neal said. No, Vanswell. Say O'Neal a flip-flop. O'Neal did say this. I did say that. Yes, he should be in business with Amber, but do proper business. I said the business wasn't proper. I kept saying it. Boy, come like something to do. Don't worry, I'm going to find the evidence for you. Don't worry.
The reason is he crossed us.
But there has to be a reason why. He would, if anybody, he would call. He would come and call.
Did he call you? Did he call you? Exactly. No, he didn't. You know why he didn't call you? Because he don't care. And I told you from the beginning, man. Anthony, my boy, I love him, but he gonna be Ant.
But why would he do that? That is just so.
Because it's something that's gonna benefit him, and that's what he think about himself.
Exactly. Anthony only thinks about himself. Anthony only thinks about himself. Look, Teresa says O'Neal has flip-flopped. Vanswell call out O'Neal and Amber. Vanswell is burning the fire upon O'Neal.
All our about corruption say more fire. All our about confusion say more fire.
What we are saying is this. We want him to do business with his wife, but do the business very straight lined. I don't like the mere fact that he not tell the people what he's doing. All right, you know what? That's correct. Kerry, that's correct. Did he call you? That's the question. Rolanda has been throwing cocky partner and she's not getting any draw. Rolanda has been throwing all of this partner, but she won't get any draw. They should not. Rolanda is covering. Rolanda is still covering. Or is still covering for Rolanda. Is still covering for Anthony. Still covering for Anthony. Yes. However, one that was void, Teresa challenged me again. I'm being challenged. You said make the new storyline for Anthony and Amber. The ventures off from Wayne and Rolanda because they need a new storyline. Yes, I said that, but I also said how you do it is also something else because it still involves Rolanda and Anthony. I mean, and Wayne. And nonetheless, let's run on. Let's move on.
We need to talk to him face to face about this, man.
Oh, he gonna have to answer.
No, we gonna go over there. We're gonna talk to him tomorrow. Like
that's crazy.
Tomorrow, We're gonna go over there. Don't call him. Don't say nothing. I want him to see what he gonna say in our face.
I just feel like he too old to be carrying on like
You
this.
too old to stop believe people ain't gonna be who they are, Rolanda.
Is Rolanda too old? Is Rolanda? That's the good question. Is Rolanda too old to be acting like she is naive? That's the question. Is Rolanda too old to be acting naive? All right. Don't listen to me, Jackie. Don't worry yourself. You see, O'Neal, one thing about O'Neal is sure of what he says each time. I have no worries. In fact, I'm gonna go back to the clip when he just brought the deal to whatever it is. Let me see if I can go back to the clip. O'Neal, go right back to the clip again. Cause me not like when me say things and people not get what I'm saying, you know. I have no worries at all with Anthony getting in business. I don't like how him do it. Never be pleased. Who will never be pleased? I appreciate all for supporting and agreeing with me. Write the stories like
Make it a habit. A 10-minute AI routine every morning. You'll be unrecognizable by Christmas. You in?
this. I don't mind. It don't bother me. It bother other people, but it doesn't bother me. It does not bother me. See if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. They're now creating one with the diesel Angelina. I have asked because writers, here's what going on, writers. I've come to realize that I can't trust her. Me can't trust the writers. Me honest, she's the woman that can run the business. That's what I tell him this morning. Right? Mike have him look a story. He's not working. They're finally listening. Look, show us the Amber and Anthony thing. Just work this as a storyline right now. Where her heart is. When Amber is talking about them separate, I'm tired of the three of them.
You and I?
Hold on, I'm looking for it. Or having to bring them back to Sheila where them get crab it again, and you just see that enough times. So write the storyline where the two of them now own the business and now start expanding the story. That's the point that I'm raising. Dominic have a story. Need to see their growth and the black woman. I'm trying to look for this particular video, guys. Give me a minute. Just every single minute you put Wayne in the story and Amber like in Wayne and Blab. We've heard that before. We're tired of watching that. You tired of watching that. Me tired of watching that. I'm saying if you're going to give the Daltons a story, give them a story. It's just that that's all people are saying.
You and I?
Yeah. Come on, babe.
So if y'all remember, and Amber like this was the message. Let me first look at this message. This was the first message that Roshan wrote, and Roshan was correct, and I had agreed with Roshan on this. This is why I'm gonna tell Teresa what I say. That's what I said to it. I don't like the mere fact that as to how them do it. Me look for it just so I could get the clip for you guys. I don't like how they have done it. It seems like Rolanda is more heartbroken. I'm going to go to the different things. The Daltons are going to start a hostile takeover and hire full staff. The owner will be lucky to have a cooking position.
More fire.
Will the lady be fired? That's the question. Will Krishana get fired? Is Krishana about to lose her job? Is Krishana about to lose her job? That's a good question. Is Krishana about to lose her job? Yes, love is blind because Amber is in love and that's what's going on. Is Krishana about to lose her job? That's the question I have for now. Is Krishana, because if you ask me, if Anthony can do this to Rolanda, who is her known business partner, what makes it going to be different? Mess up the business partnership so Amber and Anthony can move forward with their own storyline. That's exactly what I was saying, Dre. That is correct. Amber's prayer work all the time. And she have to go pray upon Anthony because him disgusting. Yes, she will be downsized. Teresa, if you were here and you listen to me, I want them to move the two of them on independently of Rolanda and Anthony. Correct. Friends, Amber did not do anything wrong with this business. She didn't. I can't give her nothing. Amber did not do anything wrong with this business. Her husband carry a blind deal and she's going off of that. This is not the only avenue that Anthony could have taken to give Amber a business. This is slimy. And that's the point. This is the point that I was raising to people. It's slimy. How you do it. Listen to me. No one has a problem. It's how you're doing it. It is how you're doing it. People have an issue with. Amber not have nothing to do with the business. The woman just know say him have a business and she in the business. That's it. So me can't blame her. I've already put her to the side. Me not even talk about her at all. This is about Anthony, Wayne, and Rolanda. This is about all three of them. Never like Amber, eh? So, but I'm speaking about. No, that's a good question. This is a very good question, Amanita. Do you think the lady is hoping for a counter offer from Rolanda and Wayne? That would have been one of the motives as well. Interesting. Well, I just think that she just wants to, but that's a good question. Is the lady expecting a, okay, this is a good question. Was the lady trying to create a bidding, which nothing is wrong with, by the way, a bidding war? Y'all know what a bidding war is, right? Meaning you go buy a house, somebody have an offer on it, another person comes and makes a higher offer. Nothing is wrong with this, by the way. It's completely up, it's completely fine. And that's why I said the lady is able to disclose that there's an offer on the business. It's an offer. When you're selling something, you can tell that there are other offers. An offer is not closed. An offer is not closed until you've signed on the dotted line. When you sign on the dotted line and you're under contract, then perfectly fine. But until then, that's what it is. What was the question, Nani? I apologize. I've been looking through the whole of the chat, Nani. I apologize. What was the question? Hold on, Nani. Let me see if I can get into the question. Hold on, Nani. I'm trying to read. There's so much things going on in the chat. I apologize. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. Some of what y'all are saying with everything else. Give me one moment. Let me read the question, Nanya. What is the question, Nanya? What is the question? What, Nanya? What's the question? Nanya, can you please retype the question? Retype the question for me, please, Nanya. Please. That $300,000 spent. No, because the price was $250. I know them offering $300,000. Okay. No, she was just trying to make sure she keeps the open business relationship work with Rolanda. So some people say yes, some people say no. Okay, so the question Nanya is saying, Nanya say, what is Anthony's point? Is he thinking he'll get a write-off? Or is he actually trying to do something for Amber? That's a good question. It may be more like a tax write-off. Is Anthony trying to do something for Amber? You know what, Nani? I'm gonna be very honest with you. The more I look at Anthony, the more I don't trust him. I just don't trust him shifty. Nani, look, I've come to realize that Anthony is a very shifty man. Him very shifty. Him extremely shifty. So I'm gonna really trust him. And I do believe that really and truly he's just him. Anything that he does is never for good. I always have to check with Anthony. I always have to check with Anthony. What is his motive of something? If I was in business with Anthony, every single time him speak, I would have to double check him. I would treat him just like Wayne treats him. Definitely a tax write-off. Definitely a tax write-off. Tax write-off for sure. Nanya, tax write-off for sure. That's what I would say. If they outbid Anthony, they can hire Amber to run it. The lady sold it, not took an offer. She was wrong. That's not how it works. It's still my restaurant. I can tell you exactly what's going on. I can tell you say somebody else has an offer on it. I'm going to tell you who had the offer on it. The lady is correct because she wanted to do something that was business S. The woman have morals and standards, as we said before. Kevin talk about this. Mr. Kevin Campbell talk about the same thing. Ant's just a shrewd business guy. I don't know if I don't know if you want to call it shrewd. That's not being shrewd though. Shrewd is being about your business. He's a slimy businessman. If that's what you're calling shrewd, let's look at the definition for shrewd. Unless I'm misreading the definition for shrewd. Let's look at the definition for shrewd. Maybe I'm missing the definition. Having or showing sharp powers of judgment. No. This is what that is. Which one? Especially of weather. Piercingly cold. Shrewd. We're looking at the word shrewd. You're saying he's a shrewd businessman. Having or showing sharp powers of judgment. I don't think that's what it is. No, in this regard, he's not a shrewd businessman. As it relates to Rolanda and Anthony, he's a slimy businessman. He's a snake oil salesman. Ain't no way you can do that for whatever it is. Again, street poet. You bring a deal to me that you want to buy. You say, O'Neill, I have a deal to purchase this for $20,000. I wanted to come into this deal with me. I said, okay, street poet, let's go see the business together. Me and you go see the business together. I go away and somebody tell me, say, you know what? But remember, you're gonna do this, whatever. I come back to you, street poet. Even though I shake your hand before and say, you know what, we'll do it. Then afterward, I come back to you and say, street poet, I don't think I'm gonna do the business anymore with you. Then I go behind your back and I purchase the same business. Trust me, you're not a shrewd businessman. You're a slimy businessman. Me should know better than that to trust you. That's not shrewd. But if you say so, I don't think they're gonna hire Amber to run anything. They're gonna have her make a partner. She has to be a partner at this point. I wouldn't have them hire me to do nothing. Anthony is a snake. Wayne tell Amber about the theater, how he got $2.2 million, then put his money in PR's account and kept it from it. That's what they should do. I would take Sheila before you take Amber. You can always take her. Take her and go on. So, I want Anthony to go broke. That's what I want to see. At this point, Dream, I don't know if I get that, $300,000 for a restaurant, never any customers there. That's correct. No customer not there, but she charging for it and she want work there too. Y'all are forgetting that that anything that Anthony does is not for the better. The man is a true snake. He is. He is. Amber is not going for work for Rowan Wayne. She made that clear that night. She's not working for any of them, and she's right. Good question. Was this his business deal or Amber's deal? It's his business deal. Him says it's for Amber's Vanswell, but I don't think it's for Vanswell. I don't think it's for Amber. I think it's for him, personally. Mm-hmm. Willie, Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year, chat. Happy New Year, all. By the way, if you're just coming in, Happy New Year. So, Vanswell is giving trouble, Nanya. I would not listen to Vanswell. Thank you for looking up the definition on it because Anthony supporters are giving him way too much credit. They're taking shrewdness way out of context. Kerry, you know me already, you know, so them can't come with the foolishness, you know. Like, you're just not going, this is not the channel for it. If you want to go try to see if you can use, verbiage incorrectly and think you're going to bring that over to this channel, trust me, I'm going to research you. Don't come with the foolishness. If you really come to have the argument and a conversation, make sure you come to have it intelligently. Because O'Neill I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. No, you are correct. They give him way too much credit. He's not a shrewd businessman. He's a slimy businessman. He's a snake oil salesman. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony doesn't pay people. I would not be surprised. And talking about that's business. That's not business. I know businessmen who do business the right way and them still make money. So to tell me you're trying to try and sell us that, no. Jada by here, I see why you won't trust Amber. Men don't forget or forgive. Men I know who watch skits don't like Amber solely because of her prior moves during the engagement. Look, I wouldn't worry about J-Dub at all. J-Dub is just clowning around because ain't no way J-Dub can be telling me that when it comes to Amber and Shayla, it's night and day. It's night and day. Now, does Amber have her ways? Yes, she does. And O'Neill calls them out when him call them out. But they're not even close to what Shayla is. They're not close. They are not close. He is a mega millionaire in a cutthroat dog eat dog business game. Yeah, but and so dog eat dog works. Then if you are that, then people will no longer trust you. What you're doing at this point is that you're exploiting your own business partners. Anthony, this is what he did. He did it for his wife. We're not sure Vanswell. We're not sure. Him says so. Anthony is exploiting his own business partners. And he's been doing this for a long time now, by the way. That's what Anthony has been doing, Street Poet. He has been exploiting them. He's been exploiting them for a while now. For a while. Ro is still in love with the chump, and that's why she didn't mention Amber. She wants to know why he did it with Amber and not with her and Wayne, and wanted to tell Ro, you know how I feel. He's a snake. That's why Wayne said that. He's a snake. If you guys remember, Anthony and Rolanda went behind Wayne's back on that theater deal. Correct. Correct. Yes. Vanswell is just in here to give ish. Vanswell is just doing his thing. Since Wayne's skit first started, Vanswell is just giving point of views because Vanswell, whatever it is, that's all that's going on. They got married and they went on a honeymoon for a business deal in Miami with Wayne. He took Shayla to Jamaica. He never took his wife anywhere, and he's a husband. But that's what's going on. This right here is why Anthony will come up short. Exactly. Because he's shifty. He is shifty. Watch Amber try to throw Shayla in the mix about the music deal when Wayne confronts Anthony tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Shifty. Did anyone notice Rose's reaction? She would be okay if Anthony and Wayne. Her face changed when she found out it was Amber. Yes, I watched that. Let's watch this. You know what, Carletta? Thank you very much for bringing that to me. Let me bring that up. Let me bring that up on our screen. This is what tells me that again, if you ask me, boy, it is something else. It really is something else.
No, I didn't know that, but congratulations.
Yeah,
That's good.
thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, I just wanted to share with you because I know you guys are business partners, and I just wanted you all to just you to know, that I was given an offer.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's I'm a bit surprised. Being that Anthony is our business partner. I don't know. I thought you were gonna say like Anthony and Wayne, but
No.
you said his wife.
Yeah, he brung his wife, beautiful wife, brung his wife, and Anthony and his wife came and made an offer.
So the question now is this: will Rolanda think that Amber is the one that did this? That's the question now. What's going on is that Anthony has set this up where because because Rolanda is so much in love with Anthony, what you have is that you have something going on different. And yes, one journey is telling you all the truth. Chat, we stand with truth and justice. We're always going to call it the truth chat. That's what this channel is. So if you don't come here for us to try to see if we can sort things out, then you're in the wrong channel. You're in the wrong channel. We're here to sort it out. We're here to sort it out. That's what we do on this channel. We sort it out. Rolanda now thinks that Amber caused this. Isn't this interesting? Yes, Rolanda cannot stand Amber. Anthony does no wrong in her eyes. Can you imagine that? The crabbedness. Yes, Rolanda loves to excuse Anthony's behavior. Can you imagine that? Yes, she's different. She's differently going to think Amber had something to do with it. Amber will not do nothing. They made an offer. Of course, because she can't believe the love of her life would do this to her. And the love of her life, basically. The love of her life. At this point, I really believe that Rolanda believes she's in this full-blown relationship. Apparently, Rolanda in this full-blown relationship with Anthony. The love of him life, eh? Rolanda is the love. Anthony is the love of her life. Might as well. I think that Rolanda wishes. That's what we're checking out right now in a Goddess London. Why didn't Rolanda mention the name? Because Rolanda, she wants to give. She wants to say Amber is the bad apple. But that's correct. Amber knew nothing. You can't blame Amber. I mean, no, say you have the little Amber haters them coming here. You cannot blame Amber. I agree, Ro. I can't stand Amber either. Well, J-Dub, you are got tired to see the face. J-Dub, get used to Amber's face, please. Let me tell you something, J-Dub. Let me explain something to you. J-Dub, you're going to be tired to see this face. Me know you can't stand the face. Me know so when it comes to that face, you can't stand it, J-Dub. So me have to just show you her face right now. Me give her face pan a platter, J-Dub. Me know you can't stand her face, you know. Attention, 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 all passengers, attention. Me know you can't stand that face at J-Dub, so don't worry yourself. Me just J-Dub, me know you can't stand this face right now. Give me a little bit here, so give me a little bit. Me see me can find Amber again. Because J-Dub can't stand Amber face. Me just want you to look on her face one more time, J-Dub. Please, chat, give me a moment. Let's just pull Amber up for 2 seconds because J-Dub can't stand Amber. And that's all right, J-Dub, I understand. You know, not everybody can do what they can do. You know, some people do what they have to do. And we know you can't stand Amber's face, but hold on. J-Dub, I understand. You cannot stand Amber's face. We know. I know. Let's see if I can find something of her. I know. But I just wanted to pinpoint. Her face for you, please. Just hold on, J-Dub. Don't worry, J-Dub, me know. Me know you can't sleep in on the bed good at night time. Where is the face? Give me that face, please. Please. Ooh, there it is. There she is. Miss Country Wayne Skits. There she is. Can you stand this face? There it is. There she is. Come, J-Dub. There she is. J-Dub and Vanswell, please take a look at this face because you know, I got tired to see the woman face. Me don't know how you know dislike the woman, so what she do you? I don't know what this lady has done to these people that them can't stand the woman face. So I'm just please, for the other people, I'm going to continue the show. I just want to make sure that the haters take a look at the face right now. Take a look at this. It's where are the haters? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're an Amber hater, step right up. Step right up. If you're an Amber hater, take a look at this face. You'll never see a face like this. I know you love Shayla, but step right up. Now back to the show. You know what, J-Dub? Maybe you want. At this point, I think people really want. Look here. If Rolanda could marry Anthony, she would. If Rolanda could marry Anthony right now, she would. I'm telling you right, she would. If Rolanda could marry Anthony right now, she would. That's what it is. If Rolanda could marry Anthony, she would. She upset that Anthony could go behind her back. Can't stand the face, J-Dub. J-Dub upset her. If Rolanda could have, she would. If Rolanda could have get married, she would have do it in a heartbeat. You wouldn't stop her. She would. She is fascinated with this man. Happy New Year, Stephanie. She would. Rolanda, I love that Vanswell that you said. Rolanda know that it wasn't all him. What do you mean? Rolanda knows it wasn't all him. All him that did what? The devil is very convincing. Convincing who? Yes, he stopped Rose's wedding. She would. This is too much. What is too much, Lila? He picked Amber over her multiple times. And by the way, I saw her on a podcast talking about, younger boys. So she loves younger men. She loves that. Saying that, she believes Anthony has the vim and the vigor. But the thing is, I don't think Rolanda has, with all due respect, I believe that Rolanda's eggs has run out. I don't think she can get pregnant right now. She's gone past menopause. Bust down. Anthony's own musty boss. Even love when, listen to me, Rolanda is trying to see if she can get back some. He was forced to make this deal. No, he was not. Vanswell, where you come from with them things here about or whatever it is? Vanswell, don't bother with that, right? Was Anthony forced by Amber to make this deal? He was not forced to make any deal at all. He was not forced to make any deal. Ro was going to do the same thing to Anthony. Wayne scammed Amber with the music deal and got Shayla involved. She did a deal with Anthony without Wayne. She does love Anthony. Vanzole said, what will happen next? Let's see. Is Rolanda about to become like Shayla? That's your question right now. The person who said that Amber forced Anthony, she didn't force him. Guys, we don't need to stop this. We don't need to stop this, man. We're out of pocket now. Vanswell, I love this question. What will happen next? Well, I think she's going to blow up on Anthony. That's number one, for sure. Right? But I'm thinking she's going to grow more resentment for Amber. That's what I think. Because she's so in love, Vanswell, with Anthony, she's going to grow more resentment for Amber. That's what I think. I think Anthony's going to blame Amber for the reason why he bought the business behind their backs. He won't tell them the truth because it will make him look like he's a weakling. He really is. Interesting. Amber and EJ have a podcast. It's really good. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll check out the podcast and see if we can break a couple of videos down. Thank you very much for that, Nanya. I will do that. Will Anthony blame Amber for doing the deal? Maybe that's what you're saying, Vanswell, that Anthony will blame her. Maybe that's what you're saying. See, that's why I love listening to you, Vanswell, because I know that little by little you tell the truth. It's just that you just tell the truth very backhanded. I know that's what you're doing. I know that's what you're doing, Vanswell. That's why I appreciate you. Not curious if me laugh and make nice. Listen to me. Just like you can't stand, like you can't stand Amber's face, or some me can't stand Shayla's face either. So that makes us even. Listen to me, J-Dub. Just like when you can't stand that face. You see like when you don't like that face there? I don't like this face. This is the face that O'Neal does not like to see. In fact, I think I have Shayla derangement syndrome. Yes. Yes, just like how y'all have Amber derangement syndrome. O'Neal, yes. I'm not going to lie. See, the difference between me and y'all is, O'Neal is very honest. O'Neal has Shayla derangement syndrome. Listen to me. I know y'all, whatever it is, I have Shayla derangement syndrome. Don't like see this face at all. When they bring this face come, please. I only have Shayla derangement syndrome. The answer is yes. O'Neal have Shayla derangement syndrome. I have Shayla derangement syndrome. Your old King Kong face, eh? Tanya, what you mean, huh? Tanya, O'Neal has Shayla derangement syndrome. Eh? Look on this. Me not like that face. I mean, J-Dub, I'm not gonna lie to you. Me not like that face. I none at all. Me not like it. The moment me see face, me go off. The moment me see her face, me go off. The moment I see this face, I go off. Don't, Antoinette, you must say yes. Only have Sheila derangement syndrome. Hmm? The nail upon the chalkboard voice. Eh? The disgusting demeanor. Don't worry yourself. Only have Sheila derangement syndrome. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. Read some more of y'all's comments. Son of can't take it. Lord, the Sheila fans them. Lord gosh. I know them are Sheila fans, man. I know them in here. And that's why it go. We can coexist. We can coexist together. And won't blame Amber because Amber already told him he never stands up for her. Too much masculine features in her face. Tough. And me here says she have Jay Leno's chin. You know what? You know, I need to do a video on this. I heard Shayla is a baddie. Is Shayla a baddie? Whoa, whoa. O'Neal, it's negotiable. Is the title of their podcast? It's negotiable. Okay. I'm gonna look for it now, yeah, so I can kind of see if we can break down some of their topics. We can talk on some of their topics. I'm gonna look for the podcast. I'm gonna look for the podcast. We'll talk about it. Is Shayla a baddie? Do you guys know what a baddie is? There you go. That's what I want to do. Ask me, what is a baddie, O'Neal? Well, let's see if we can find out. What is a baddie? That's a good question. Is a baddie? What is a baddie? A baddie. This is what they're saying a baddie is. This is what they're saying. This is what they're saying a baddie is. It still is being defined. I think it's a very urbanistic term right now. I don't think it's in the English dictionary, so it has things into it. A baddie is a woman who is a term for a woman, a slang term, who is confident, attractive, independent, and unapologetically herself, often excluding a powerful, stylish, and self-assured vibe. Though it's less of being bad and more about being bold and in control. She's put together, knows her worth, and lives life on her own terms, whether through fashion, a strong mindset, or taking charge of her own success. This is what they're saying a body is. This is what they're saying a body is, friends. By the way, these are just terms that are being used out there. This is what they must say Shayla is a body. Shayla is not ugly, but she's ugly inside. What does a body bring to the table? What does a body bring to the table? I saw this from Cam Newton. Is she a body? Cam Newton was asking this question with this girl who is supposed to be a body like Shayla. This is who Shayla is representing in the culture. I'm gonna show y'all something. We know where I sidetrack a little bit. This is a Shayla in real life. I'm telling y'all, when I say Sheila, it's not far fetched. Here we go.
Telling you.
Because for the folks that don't understand, what is a baddie?
I mean, a baddie is a lot of things. But in my true definition of a baddie, a boss. A boss. This is as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah, like you running the show, you running it, you the boss. People respect you as the boss. People see you as the boss. People know you're the boss.
What's the biggest misconception of a baddie?
That all we do is fight. That's insane. We do fight. Everybody fights.
Really?
Yeah, you fight.
So there you go. There you go. So you're seeing these girls are like this. This is who the Shayla and the Delicias represent. They look like that. Remember, I was always talking on certain topics. That's what it is. There you go, friends. And I can do like a little review of this girl talking about they don't really bring anything to the table. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on, friends. That's what's happening. So you know, say Sheila is a body, eh? Anyways, Leticia, let me run on to what you're saying. Anthony was not forced. He was guilted into it. Really? Hold on, man. Hold on. Did Amber guilt trip Anthony into making a deal with her? Hold on, yeah, I think y'all are misreading this. Maybe we're not seeing the same things. That's okay. If people don't like Amber, that's fine. Nothing wrong, guys. Look, guys, it doesn't bother me when people come in and them say them like the Amber character. It doesn't bother. It's because you all have expressions and you're all human beings. It's not an Amber channel, but hey, it is what it is. We are a justice channel. We're going to call a spade a spade. You're right, only those girls do not bring anything to the table. But that's what they say. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you exactly what it is. The Sheilas and the Delicias, where it comes from. No, she didn't. She didn't know a thing about it. Somebody says that he was guilted into it. Was he guilted into it? Amber haters are weird. You think them weird? You know what, Shadara? I don't think you're a far. Okay. Sometimes I don't understand. Okay. If you're going to call the story down the middle with Amber, you win me. But when you start saying like precarious things, when it don't really go so. that's when I get kind of like, hold on, guys, hold on. Let's. There must be some rules to whatever we're judging things on here. I wouldn't call it a guilt trip, but she played the emotional unfairness card with Anthony. But did she really though? All she tell him is that she never liked the idea. Did she play a card though, or was it the truth? Did she play a card, or was it the truth, NT? It's the truth. You made me sell my business, tell me that restaurant business was trash, and then you go behind my back and buy a different business. I would have told you the same thing. Honestly, as a man, would have told you the same thing. She never lied. Honestly, she never really and truly lied, NT. She never lied, so I don't know about it being an emotional card. I think she just spoke her mind. If I had done that to you, NT, you'd have had all right to say to me, O'Neill, no man, but you just tell me to sell this and then you bought this at the end of the day. This doesn't make sense. No, O'Neill, she told him that he's not buying a restaurant with his ex. You sure she told him this? O'Neill TV, how is Anton not a shrewd businessman when he is a gazillionaire for doing business? Okay, I think we're talking about two separate things, Street Poet. You're saying Anthony is a shrewd businessman, and I'm saying in the context of this that is occurring right here, so between Rolanda and Wayne, he is not a shrewd businessman, but he's a slimy businessman. So we may be talking about two separate things. Now, has Anthony done some amount of business back then and it works out and, where he might have been shrewd? Of course he has. My point is, we're talking the context where we're dealing with the idea of being shrewd, because that's exactly where we're arguing. The shrewdness is being argued when it comes in with Rolanda and Wayne. And we're saying he's not shrewd. Because I think you were pinpointing to that. Now, if that's not what you're pinpointing to, that's different. But that's what it seems like you're saying. That he's a shrewd businessman for what he has done with Wayne and Rolanda. And I'm saying that that's not shrewdness. That's sliminess. So let's make sure we're talking on the same thing. Maybe we're out of context. Amber had every right to express how she felt about being forced to give up Bar 44. Exactly. And I don't disagree with it at all. Rolanda doesn't know anything about the restaurant business. She's a real estate person. She always said she's about her money, and that's why she feels some type of way. She is and by the way, she is actually a residential real estate person. She said that too. No, she did not say that's fabricated. Vans will have fabricated story. No, man. Listen to me. George's Chinese telephone. it's a Vanswell. Fabric. Vanswell. Me no know where you get that story the way you get from. Vanswell has fabricated a whole different story. Vanswell. The people who are calling out the Vanswell, and this is just you now coming up with this foolishness. You know what, Vanswell, I'm going to do just for you. No, O'Neill, she told him not to buy a restaurant with his ex. Vanswell. Can't bother with this. Me not hear that in a Vanswell. But if you say so. You know what, Vanswell? If you say so. Tell you what. Let's see. I'm not going to even rush it. You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go. I'm tired of this. Let's just do this. I can't, man. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get it. Maybe we watch something different. I must have missed that. You know what, O'Neill? I'm gonna take it that O'Neill missed it. Vanswell, I'm gonna take it that I'm wrong. For right now, I'm going to go in the wrong and put you in the right, because there's no way.
Let's go, boy.
Vanswell, you must know something I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give myself the wrong just because maybe me missed that. George, Vanswell said that's what you tell him. So here's the argument, Vanswell. Here is the argument. I don't know where you get this from, but okay. Let me work at this.
I'm sorry.
Opportunity, not just for
I
me.
don't
It's
give a damn about no opportunity, Anthony. God, what is wrong with you? You sitting here telling me about a restaurant when you took mine away.
How did I took...
Anthony, you took my bar out of my hands, and now you sitting here coming and bragging to me about a restaurant with you and your ex? Are you serious?
Maybe this is a good opportunity for
Anthony, I do not give a damn about an opportunity. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you hearing me at all? Do you ever hear me? Do you even care? Look at you. Look at this look on your face. You don't even care, Anthony. And that is That's the most hurtful part about it.
Okay. So Vanswell is using the little line she has right there so about X. And Vanswell is no O'Neill, she told him he's not buying a restaurant. He's not buying a restaurant with his ex. Him same out with him business partner them. Isn't that what he said?
Restaurant. And it's kind of struggling right now, but I know when me, Wayne, and Ro get involved, we will definitely get that thing jumping again. I mean, I've never been in the restaurant industry.
You hear what he just said though, Vanswell? Me, Wayne, and Rolanda. All right. Let's keep working. Like me saying, you know, O'Neill already might put up the clips them. Okay, so you're saying, so you're trying to use that Vanswell as your take. All right, you're using this as your take. The argument Vanswell is making is that because she said X, that's what pushed Anthony. So in other words, did Anthony change his mind because Amber said the word X? There you go. Yes or no? I'm gonna let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna explore it. Let's do it.
Buy next now.
Let's do it. Is that why I'm changing mine? Is that why he changed his mind?
Honestly, I was just thinking bigger. You know, the bar was cool, but that wasn't really my passion. Like, you brought me on as an investor, and then we fell in love and got married, and the bar was kind of like a package deal, right? But this is something that, baby, I know I've never failed in business like that. And what better partner to have than my wife?
All right. So, in case you don't realize, Vanswell, this is Anthony selling the business back to Amber. This is why I can't argue with you, Vanswell, because you know. What you do is you take the words them. Y'all good at this. Me realize y'all take the words what Amber say, I want to twist them around and create like a whole thing. Me no know. Me can't. Me no know. Come on, man. The man. This is him selling her the restaurant. I don't look. I don't know what to argue. You know what? Vanswell. I think Anthony's paying Vanswell. Is Anthony? That's a good thing. Is Anthony paying Vanswell? I think Vanswell I get paid $2. The most I get paid $2. Somebody I get paid because the storyline does a change every 2 seconds, boy. Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Vanswell must I get paid. Vanswell, I'm starting to believe that you're being paid by different people because all of a sudden, that's the only reason he didn't do it with his partners. Why? No, he did. We're gonna stop it here. Vanswell work for these people and these kids. You know what? I'm Vanswell. I know that you are an account that belongs to. What O'Neill flip flop on Vanswell? I think Vanswell has taken this out of context. The woman upset and she mentioned the word X, but I don't think that was her biggest gripe. Her gripe was Amber's biggest problem. Amber's biggest problem was that Anthony made her give up bar 44. Amber's problem, listen to me, Amber's problem is that Anthony made her basically, because she do it, made her give up bar 44. This is the problem. The problem of that woman give up her restaurant. That's the problem. That's it. The problem is that the woman have her bar, and that's the problem. This is the problem, and the problem with the problem with Amber and the entire thing. She don't care about nothing else. She doesn't even care if Anthony wants to do a business deal. It's the mere fact that Anthony told the woman to come out of the bar 44 deal, and he goes behind her back and does another restaurant business. That's the problem. This is the problem. It's nothing else. Everything we are tell me is not so. Me know it's not so. Me know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. Let's get some rest. Let's get some whatever it is. Friends, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Look out for more videos for the day. Happy New Year to everybody that's there. We're gonna get some rest and come back in, reload and come back. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna talk to y'all soon.